Hey, good morning, everybody. Jason here. Hope you guys are having a great day. Happy hump day. So today, market looks pretty green across the board. CPI came in. Everything looks pretty decent. Not a whole lot of crazy movement to the upside or downside. Tesla down a little bit. But I wanted to go through three comments or requests that I had yesterday. So one is, what are my thoughts on NIO? So NIO, I'm not a fan of. I don't think they're terrible, but I don't think they are. I don't think they're anything special. I don't think they have any crazy advantages over any of the other auto manufacturers. I don't think they're going to become iconic like Tesla's going to become or has become kind of iconic. Their battery swap technology, I don't think is an advantage for them. And the reason being, as someone who does drive an EV every day, it's just not very practical or even useful to have my battery swapped out instead of charging when I'm home every day. Except for last night, which I forgot. But when I get home every day, I just plug in the car. It's kind of like a just normal thing, like putting your socks on in the morning. You just kind of do it. Brush your teeth, get ready to go. When I get home, I usually just plug in my car. Yesterday, I thought I was going to take off right after, and then I didn't end up leaving. But most of the time, just plugged in the morning, good to go. And then as far as longer trips, their stops at the superchargers take 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes if it's a super long trip and I have pretty far to go between destinations. So I don't think that's huge. And also just the thought of NIO becoming kind of an iconic brand, I don't really see that. It could happen, but as far as what like iconic brands across the board, I don't think, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think there's a single one that comes out of China. I mean, there's ones out of Japan, there's ones out of Europe, there's one out of the US. People want to own those brands. The only thing that they may have going for them, if there is brand loyalty within China to buy Chinese brands, I don't believe that's the case. I've actually never been to China, so maybe the thought there, maybe there is some validity to that, but I don't really know. So I think if you could have grabbed NIO down when it was $2 or $5 and you did fantastic, awesome. It's been fun to trade, fun to see it move, but I don't think that they are necessarily going to be huge or have some big advantage. I think their market cap is I think it's too high for where they're at. Actually, what is their? Oh, they don't even have a P on this. Anyhow, that is my basic thoughts on NIO. Just not a huge fan. And then my couple other requests: could we open up an iron condor? Yes. And can we open up a broken wing butterfly? Yeah. I did open up a couple of those things over the last couple of weeks, but we'll do a couple more of those. First, my broken wing butterflies, which I do open on the SPY. We can do one of those. And I will open up the same ones that I open up. Whoa. Oh, we don't need to open up at the end of the year. So we'll go to, what is, we can go out to the 20th. So I like to open these up with about 10 days till expiration. And the first thing I do, we go to puts, and we look for. We've actually already opened one up here. Let's go to August 23rd, my sister's birthday. But we're gonna look for one that is about a 0.1 delta. That'll probably be a 27, I'll bet. So we have a 97, 105, so the 97 is a little closer. So we'll go ahead and sell a couple of these. and I'm going to buy back the one right above it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at this price here and double it. So that'll be 122. Then I'm going to subtract out the 66, and this will give me 56. And what I'm going to look for here is about somewhere around a $10, $11, $12 credit. So I'm going to need to buy back another one that's going to be about 46 or a little bit less. So we'll scroll down here. Here's a 423 that fits in with what we want to do here. And then we will go ahead and hit this arrow here, and then we want to edit ratio because we're going to want to sell 2 of the 427s. Hit continue, and we can see the profile here. And basically what this is we're just going to keep our 10 bucks all the way down to where, unless it dips below the 427, that's where we start losing money. And there is a little built-in lotto here where we could make $110 if it happened to close exactly at 427. So we'll grab one of those, and just so we can get filled, we'll ask for $9 credit. It's a $300 collateral. See if we can get filled on this. Maybe not. So we'll try to grab $8. Just so we can see what these look like. All right. There. We got filled. So these are very low risk. Obviously very low reward. Most likely we're just going to make $8 on our $300 worth of collateral, but the S&P has to dip quite a bit for these. So you can see just with these ones that I have, they're not huge gainers, 10 bucks, 20 bucks, 20 bucks, 6 bucks. This one's down $1, up 7 bucks. Oh, actually this is a long butterfly, so that's why that one's down a little bit. All right, got that guy open. Now let's jump into Tesla and open up another iron condor here. Tesla hanging out 709. Awesome. So we'll go out here a few weeks. Let's look at September 3rd, and I'm going to jump into the put side, and I'm going to sell one pretty much where we've been. Actually, yeah, we'll take this one up a little bit, 645. So we're gonna basically, by starting, we're going to open up what looks just like a put credit spread, and there is a $5 difference in the strike prices. So we're going to want to do that same thing on the call side. So because there's a $5 difference, this is going to require $500 worth of collateral. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side using $5 wide strikes. And that'll require the same $500 collateral, but we can use it both on the put side and the call side because you can't lose on both of them at the same time. So we'll hop over to the calls. We'll hit sell. And these don't even have $5 increments up to $7.75. So I don't like that because I want to be about 800. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel this. And we'll jump to September 17th. All right, well, now we'll start with the call side. So grab an A20. Buy back the 825. So same kind of deal here. We are looking at a $5 wide strike price. Jump over to the put side. And we'll do a 650 buyback to 645. So same width. And you know, I don't think we're going to be above 800 bucks for a little while. I'm going to drop this topside down a little bit here. Hopefully don't have any crazy news and it gets blown up to the top side. So there we go. This is our iron condor. So on the top side we have an 800, 805, and that's basically a call credit spread. On the bottom side, 650, 645, that's basically a put credit spread. So we get credit on both sides, like $110 for the put side and $73 for the top side. So together $185 credit, $500 worth of collateral, because like I said, you cannot lose on both the call side and the put side. So we'll try to open one of these. Let's see if we can get it for 183, see if it happens to do that. May need to lower it a little bit. We'll put it in for 180, because right now what we're doing is we're subject to the bid ask on 4 different options here on the spreads. Come on, give us 180 bucks. And maybe they don't want to give it to us. All right, 178. All right, we got filled. And there we go. So one thing to note on iron condors, kind of like iron butterflies, right off the bat, if the stock moves at all in either direction, you're going to show some loss on this. You'll probably show some loss on it just initially, because you probably paid a little bit more than you need to, like I just did. When was this guy? This was our... There we go. So you'll show down $1 or $2, and as Tesla moves, like I said in the very, very beginning, you'll probably show a little loss. So as it moves up or down, but then as time goes on and it stays within those strike prices, that's when you'll start to see the gains. So like I said, since Tesla probably just moved even a little bit, we'll show down on that a little bit, but no big deal. We have quite a bit of time. Generally closing them out, I could put a sell order in. Actually, I'll do that right now. So we'll put in a closing order for 75% gains on that. Let's see, there's the last one we opened. So we're up 80. Yeah, we're up 66%. I did already put a closing order at 75% profit on that. And where's our... Let's see, there is that one. It's probably right in front of my face. Oh no, 9. There we go. That one. What I'll do is I'll look for a 75% gain on this and put a closing order at that amount. So that amount would be closing it at $44. We can have a 75% gain. So we will hit trade, close one of these for $44, and then we'll go up to this little gear here, hit that, slide the good till canceled, and hit review, slide up. That way when we're at 75% winnings, this automatically closes and we get our collateral back. So there we go. Alrighty, well, today down a little bit, down $269. Yesterday, even though I think in the middle of the day we were up $1,000, we ended up the day down 200 and some, or $300. Not really any movement at all. And then kind of like that, it looks like today is going to be a not really moving day so far as well. I mean, we started up pre-market, we were up about $1,000, dipped down. I think we're down $1,000, so now we're just about break even. All right, guys, any questions on any of that, please let me know, and I'll do my best to get back to you or talk about it in the next video. Love you guys. Let's make a lot of money.